Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well on this rubbish morning here. From me and Millie, good morning. So I'm going to do this video again because I've done a video, gone to replay it and realised I didn't have my microphone turned on. So I'm going to do it again. So I'm going to give you some ideas of what I do around the house to save myself a bit of money. So the first one is I keep an active shopping list. So I just keep a shopping list on my fridge. Anything that I need, I write down, so I'm not going and doing any shopping that I don't actually need. Also on my fridge, I've got some pieces of paper on there telling me what I've got in the fridge and freezer and cupboard. So I can write down what's gone in there, what's gone out, and what I actually need. I turn off all my electric sockets. Obviously I keep the fridge freezer going, but that's it, everything else goes off. Even the internet in the daytime and when I'm not here, that goes off. The only other thing that I leave on is the little electric meter for the smart meter. Try and keep your freezer full. Now, if you've already got half full of food, I tend to use these bags with these in, little packing peanuts. So I put them in and it stops your fridge freezer using so much electricity to keep going. Now when I'm washing up, I use a washing up bowl. It's amazing how much water you save by doing this. I used to use a dishwasher, but because I'm on my own, that just seems so unnecessary for me. So washing up bowl, absolutely fantastic. Also as well, the washing up liquid I use, I buy the eco stuff, which is a little bit more expensive than the cheaper versions, but I buy it in bulk so it works out cheaper there. And I do this because I use a tiny amount, which obviously lasts longer. And the water then, once I finish with it, I use to water the plants in the garden. And when I'm cooking, I tend to use a halogen cooker. Now I do have a regular cooker, but I find with the halogen one, it uses a lot less electric to use and it's easy to clean as well. I do use a slow cooker as well. I tend to chuck stuff in that in the morning, turn it on. By the time I've got home, nice hot food ready for me. Doesn't use a lot of electric. And when I can, I try and batch cook food. It's not always possible, but if you've got a fair bit in, try and cook as much as you can. At least then you've got a couple of days or 3 days that you don't have to cook any food. And when I do my washing or laundry or whatever you call it, I use my washer once a week. Now every 2 weeks I use it twice. That's because every week I do my normal washing and I don't use my dryer. I put it straight onto the line outside, or I've got a clothes dryer in here that I put next to the fire. Now every 2 weeks I do my bed sheets and I put them in the washing machine and then I put them in the dryer, and that's the only time I use the dryer. Because I've got a furry child, Millie, I tend to get a lot of dog hairs on there, so the dryer helps take all those off. Also as well with the dryer, it's a condenser one, so any water that's in the condenser bit, I put into a watering can, water the plants. With your detergent, I use the cheap washing up powder, and I only use about 2 teaspoons per wash on that. And that's all you need. It does exactly the same job. You don't have to do exactly what they say on the back of the container. Just use half on it or less, but 2 tablespoons is enough for me. Does the job spot on. And that goes the same with your fabric softener. I tend to use half of what it says and it does the job. Now when it comes to the kettle, I tend to put only as much water as I need in there. So if I just want a cup of tea, I get my cup, fill it full of water and put that into the kettle, using a lot less energy to boil that water. It's amazing how much a kettle uses. Also, when I have a cup of tea, this might sound disgusting to some people, but hey ho, I use a tea bag twice. So chuck it in, give it a stir, put it on the side for next time and use it again. Absolutely fine, tastes just the same. I have tried to use a tea bag 3 times before. That doesn't work, it just tastes like hot brown milk. Ugh. Try and insulate your home as much as you can. Obviously loft insulation, that kind of thing. But even just putting draft excluders against your door, filling up the gaps in your windows, your letterbox, things like that to stop the cold air from coming in. Even just drawing your curtains. Turn your lights off. As you can see, no lights on. I very rarely have my lights on. Don't need them. When I'm in the living room watching TV, that's got enough light on there for me, and I've got the fire on as well. If you do have your lights on a lot, go for the energy saving bulbs. Now, I am starting to replace some of my bulbs that have blown with energy saving ones, but because I don't really have the lights on, I haven't really got to it yet. You can do simple repairs yourself. If there's a job that's quite simple and you kind of know how to do it yourself instead of ringing someone up to come and repair it for you. Learn stuff from YouTube. That's a good way of learning new skills. Now, when it comes to radiators, I turn mine down in the rooms that I don't use. I turn them down to number 1, number 2. That's all you kind of need for those rooms. I don't turn them off because they tend to get damp or very, very cold in those rooms. In the ones I'm using, I turn them up a lot more. If you like your showers, this might be a hard one for you. Have a shorter shower. Now, when I'm having a shower, I tend to have between 3 and 5 minutes in there. And that's it. Quick wash, done, out you get. You'll be amazed at how much water you save and how much electric you save by not being in the shower too long. Also have a bowl in the bottom of the shower which catches as much water as possible, and with that water I then flush the toilet with it. Good way of saving a bit more. You can also swap your shower head for a water saving one, which is what I will do in a few weeks' time, as mine is about knackered now. I've tried to repair it so many times, but it's about done, so I will get one of those better ones. I don't use shampoo or shower gel. Yes, I do keep myself clean, but what I do is I use bars of soap. I use the Dove soap. Now, there is cheaper ones out there, but the Dove bars of soap are better for my skin. They don't dry me out as much. Now, it's worked out that a bar of soap will last me about a month, and each bar of soap, if you buy them in bulk, works out at 50p a bar. Fantastic, does the same job, also cuts down on the plastic. If you want to do a bit of decorating in your house, see if anyone's got any paint they're getting rid of, or rollers or brushes. Go on Free Cycle, see if anybody's getting rid of any paint on there. It's a good way of doing a bit of decorating on the cheap. Now, we've all heard this before, please don't yawn at me, but we've all heard this so many times, turn your heating down. Well, I turn my heating off. I only have my heating on when I come home from work, and I just put it on for a couple of hours. If it's cold enough, if it's warm, fairly mild day, I don't have it on at all. I'm quite lucky, I do have a wood burner, and I'll try and use that as much as I can. My heating is electric central heating, so it costs a bloody fortune if I keep it on. So yeah, a couple of hours, keeps the place ticking over while the fire gets going, and then I turn it straight off again. But if you haven't got a wood burner or anything like that, then yeah, turn your heating down, get wrapped up, put a hat on, get the duvet on. And this is one I love doing, and it's grow your own food. And I love doing this. I do this every year. I'll grow as much as I can. Anything that's extra, put straight in my freezer. Now, if you haven't got a lot of room to grow your own food, you can grow things in pots like lettuces, tomatoes. You can grow French beans, which are just a nice little bushy plant. It's very easy, very simple, and very cheap to grow your food. And it gives you nice satisfaction of doing that as well. If you do like a bit of gardening and you want to get some more plants, instead of going out and buying them, just divide what you've got and go and take some cuttings as well. Even if you can't get cuttings off your own plants, ask somebody else to take a cutting, grow it on, free plants. Also in my garden I have a water butt which is attached to my drain pipe, and that gets nice and full. I've got some more that I'm going to sort out, which I've got for free, just some old barrels, which is hopefully going to save me a lot on water, so I don't have to use the hose pipe all the time. So yeah guys, hope that's been helpful to you. That's just a few ideas that I do around my house. I'm sure you guys have got some more ideas yourself. If you have, put them in the comments, share them. Gives me ideas as well. And remember guys, if you like these videos, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like what you see. So from me and Millie, have a good day guys. Cheers.